Okay guys, this is Moto G84 box. So as you can see, the 84 is written very small for some weird reason, and just now this package got arrived in my doorstep. Behind the box there's specifications and manufacturing details. According to this details, this phone is manufactured in India, Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Alright, the address is given here. So this is made in India product, and the ink used in this box is called soya ink, and it's just a very eco-friendly ink. So that's what it says in the box. So above is there some more details. Above are some more details, like the manufacturer's address. Below, the color is mentioned, Viva Magenta, the Pantone color of the year. See, it's included here. This color is very cool, and the back side of the mobile is vegan leather. So again, you're gonna get this nice premium feel that you got in LG G4 leather edition. So I really like the LG G4 back in 2015. So after so many fucking long years, we got another leather mobile, this time from Motorola. Alright, let's unbox it, and I'll be back. Hey guys, since this is an eco-friendly packaging, sealing this again is nearly impossible. So I can pull off this. Okay, so right off the bat we have this Viva Magenta, V-I-V-A Magenta. So the phone looks great, and the screen protector is a paper instead of some cheap plastic rubbish material. So yeah, it'll peel off it, so you get some gum to it, so pluck it and fold it. So what else we have here is very eco-friendly, and this is the official Motorola branded charger here. Again, it's everything is pre-applied with some papers, wrapped around with papers. So yeah, this is the charger here, 33 watt. I will show you in a minute. And what else we have here? We have some paperworks. Again, I don't see this as such an eco-friendly phone if you have papers included, but I guess the papers are minimum, at least. Some manufacturers print pages and pages of papers, and Motorola has stuck with two separate sheets, and yeah, that is what it is. And yeah, I'll get back to you. Hey guys, forgot to mention, this is the USB cable. I was searching here, so it is included. And actually guys, it's an USB-A to Type-C port cable, so it's very disappointing to see. So it will be nice if Motorola included Type-C to Type-C cable, but that's not an issue here. That's not a negative or something. Yeah, it is what it is. As I said, it's a Motorola charger. Here it is, 33 watts. 33 watts. Vol adapter. Okay, that's it.
Call from
Okay guys, this is the pre-applied soft TPU case with a rough inside. It's a pretty sturdy and quality case, at least worth 200 to 250 rupees MRP when you buy outside. So it's nice, and Motorola including this. So coming back to phone, and this is Viva Magenta. Look at the fucking color. Let me show you in light. Well, let me get to more lighting conditions here. See, Look at the color shades. Whoa. And vegan leather is feeling great in the hands. As Flossie Carter says, feels great in the hands. Ladies, you know the procedures. Yep, it's great. 50 megapixel primary camera with f1.8 aperture. Wow. With optical image stabilization. And it's not just an optical image stabilization, it's multi-directional optical image stabilization with an ultra-wide camera of 8 megapixel, which is very, very disappointing. Because LG V20 from 2016 had this exact setup. It has an 8 megapixel. It had an 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera with 125-degree field of view. Sorry, 135-degree field of view. So this is 2023 Motorola, and you have to step up the game, and you should have at least included a 12 megapixel ultra-wide. So disappointment, but this ultra-wide camera will double as a macro camera and depth sensor. Yes, using this ultra-wide camera, since it has a autofocus mode, you can shoot bokeh, portrait shots. So coming to the side, left side is literally nothing. And right side, you have your power button and your volume rockers, and the buttons feel sturdy and grippy. And accidental presses are very, very minimal, and it almost impossible to accidentally press when you're in pocket or something, when the phone is in pocket or something. So it's very, very clever at the decision of placing the button over here, almost in the top middle, is fantastic. So moving on to the bottom, you have your 3.5mm audio jack, and this is not just a 3.5mm audio jack. This is 24-bit 192 kilohertz audio, similar to the LG phones. That's why I bought this phone. It's something similar to the LG phones. It's using a PLED display from LG, and yeah, USB Type-C port. Unfortunately, this is USB Type-C 2.0 instead of 3.1, which is again a disappointment. If it would have been a 3.1 port, you can wirelessly mirror the display, but Motorola have you covered for this department. You have Motorola ready for. So lagless wireless display is always my preference. So little disappointment here, but considering the price of 20,000 Indian rupees, I won't complain much. This is the bottom firing speakers, and the earpiece will double as a speaker. So moving on to the top, you have some antenna bands. The right hand side is you have your SIM card ejection. Yeah, it is what it is. So let me boot up the phone. Let me press the power button, and let me show you how it first animates. See, this is not your Moto 1 Fusion type of animation. The Moto changed the animation style since Moto 1 Fusion. I previously owned the Moto 1 Fusion, so this is a great upgrade, powered by Android. It's the first time boot, so it will take some time. The box and everything suggests that Motorola has upgraded this phone to the Edge series. Yeah, hello Moto, it's fine. The only good phone in the mid-range sector, only good phone under 20,000 is this one in 2023. No other fucking manufacturer is coming as close as Motorola. So it is what it is. Yeah. This is Android 13. The only downside is Motorola will only update to Android 14, and we'll come back to this later. Yeah. But you get 3 years of security patches, so you can users should mail Motorola to provide another version of Android, Android 15, because it is capable. This one is 12 to 56 gigs, so it is USB 2.2. Again, not 3.1. Considering the price point, again a little disappointment here. So at least it's not 2.1. That's for sure. So I'll get back to you later. Again, careful guys, SIM ejection pin is included in the box, but it is separated with it is kept separately, so you have a good chance of misplacing or missing this one. So when you're in box, do carefully and don't miss this one because it is not attached to anything. Poor packaging from Motorola. This should have been attached to any of the boxes. So it is what it is. And hi again, guys. So I have to mention about this weight distribution. Motorola has done weight distribution like a boss. So the camera's here, the camera bump is little, so I won't mind the paper. Let us do the rocking test here. Okay, place the phone here. Yes, the phone will rock, but not at the bottom, so texting won't be a problem, only in the top. So weight distribution is good. 168 grams is feels like feather in the hand. Coming from LG G8X, this phone feels like miles lighter. Okay, so I'm gonna. It is more like using LG V20. So to give you a clear context, if you own an LG V20, this will feel right home. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay guys, this is the Moto G82, 84, 5G, and the UI is pretty sick, sleek and simple. As you can see, this is Android 13 and every icons is themed. So let me lower the screen brightness so I can feel that UI. Okay. The icons are themed. So it follows the Android 13 protocol very closely. So currently I'm rocking a GeoSIM, but the idiotic invite system doesn't allow me to use 5G. So I'm on a 5G capable handset, and I have a capable recharge plan and everything. But due to this invite restrictions, I cannot use the 5G. So Vivo LTE is the way to go here. And Moto has added some new gestures like long pressing the power button now will trigger Google Assistant. So this will be very useful when your phone is being stolen. When they try to switch off your phone, all they can do is launch the Google Assistant. Instead, you have to do like this, going to the quick settings menu, and here you can see the power button icon here. So you can launch like this. Okay, this is very cool. So Moto actions and Moto stuff. I like the pin scrambling option here. So let me show you the pin scrambling option. See, as you can see, the pin pad is now scrambled. So that's a new neat security option here. So everything looks fine and great. And the battery life is pretty basic for this 5000 milliampere battery. Phones, it's quick and easy. Charging speeds are great. Everything looks fantastic. I'm not gaming it. I've not played any games yet, but 695 5G is not a great gaming processor, so I won't bet on that. Since it's a 12 gigs of RAM phone, everything is very snappy and looks fantastic. And this clear all button is just a dummy button. The real clear all button is here. This will end task, so keep that in mind. So yeah, it is what it is. So double tapping the home button to sleep and double tapping to wake, like the LG phones, is implemented in the Moto My UX. So yeah, it is what it is. So I got a software update yesterday to version T3 or something. So a new security patch has been applied, just 30 MB of size, nothing more. So yeah, it is what it is. Moto G84. And talking about the camera interface, it's very simple. So talking about the cameras, it has a very simple camera UI. So this is a normal one, and this one is an ultra wide. Macro shooter, and it's an ultra wide. But yeah, it is what it is. Very simple. And very neat. I will share you the videos and the samples in the end. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay guys, this is a simple Asphalt 9 gameplay screen recorded from Moto G84. Gotta tell you this, screen recording in Moto G82 happens in 1080p resolution, but there is no option to capture internal audio or microphone audio. But it is available in LG phones. Both internal audio and microphone can be recorded in LG phones. But unfortunately, Motorola doesn't allow. All you get is a silent footage like this one. That's why I'm making a voiceover here. Pretty basic stuff. Not impressive, Motorola. And not impressive is this Asphalt 9 initial idiotic assistance. So it's basic. Screen refresh rate is now 60 Hertz, and as you can see, the graphic settings is in maximum, and the performance is not as smooth as flagship devices. That is because this is a Snapdragon 695 5G. It is something equivalent to Snapdragon 730G, so it is what it is. And yeah, this is the gameplay of Asphalt 9 in Moto G84. We'll meet you in coming up next is some video and image samples. Catch you guys in the next one. So this is the selfie camera of Moto G84, and it can record videos of 1080p, 30 fps only. It cannot go beyond 30 fps, so don't expect 60 fps videos here. But the image quality is great. Since this is a 16 megapixel shutter, it produces great sharp details, but too sharp according to my preference. If you ask me, this is a hole punch camera. This is not a real camera, and since this tiny sensor is inside the punch hole, the actual sensor size and the lens size has to be little, so the quality is little, but it is what it is. But it is a perfect camera for a video session, online webinars or tutorials or something. Gets the job done. The field of view is very narrow, if you ask me, so it's a negative. Again, they should have at least included a 90-degree lens here. Backside camera, 1080p 60 fps. No 4K. Guys, this Motorola G84 is certainly better than Vivo Y100, Y100A, and even the Samsung Galaxy F34 5G. Yes, Samsung is made up of Exynos, which is a rubbish processor. No one wants that. And Vivo has only 7 fucking 5G bands, and I will do a dedicated video comparing these two idiotic phones. Okay, Motorola is the better choice, and some might even have comparisons over Moto H40 Neo. That one is an MediaTek processor, Dimensity phone. So we don't want that either.